Every time I want to go to McDonald's and there's a line, I don't go. But then when I do go, there's a line. Thank you. Thanks. Mm. Oh. I have an announcement to make. A very special announcement to make. Oh, come on. Probably should be eating at home. But you know what? I've been craving Chick-fil-A breakfast. And I was just like, I need to get up. I need to get up and go with her before 10:30. I have a huge announcement to make. Mm, the side's open. Good morning. Secret Shade. Tiffany 602. Martha. Cheryl. Kimberly. Christina. Jerry. Kayla. Don't forget to like the video, you guys. Does anybody get heat rash when it gets hot? Sometimes I'll get it. I used to get it like in junior high, high school. I think it was because I was always outside, like running or had a lot of practices during like cross country or track. And I remember I would get heat rash. Hold on, let me get my drinks. Hold up. Hello? 2 large sweet teas with extra ice. 2 large sweet teas with extra ice. Yeah. That's it. Yes. My son and daughter get heat rash sometimes. I used to get it like right here where right here, this area, my arms, and on behind my legs. And I know what it looks like too, and I see one little. So haven't really been like outside or nothing. I feel like I look weird. Why do I look different? Yeah, why do I look different today? Is it because I'm sleepy? My son and daughter get heat rash sometime. Dollar blazing. Oh, hey, good morning. I mailed your poster. Cool. I got a notification saying that I'm expecting something today. So I don't know if it's that. Marky B, what's up? My big announcement. I have a big announcement. Let me grab my teas real quick though. Dollar blazing, have you been tired since you got home? I feel just like exhausted still. And I seen like some of the other ladies, they were saying like they're just tired. Like they, when they got home, they just slept. And I was like, Dang, I thought I was the only one. Like, I wasn't trying to be no weak ass bitch, but I wasn't trying to, like, I thought it was just me. Yeah. Thank you. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, I love braces. I love guys with braces. I don't know. I've always been like, I had a thing for guys with braces ever since I was little. But this guy has braces. Thank you. And he's just a handsome looking guy. He just looks so cute. I don't know. And his is like the real silver kind too. Let me go park real quick before I make my huge announcement. Let's get the video up to 30 likes. Let's do that, you guys. Let's get it to 30 likes. And I will share with you guys. I will share something you guys are going to want to know. I'm going to find some shade. I want to eat now because by the time I get home, it's going to be, my stuff's going to be cold. And we don't want that. Yeah, hog up the two lanes there. Man, all the good spots are taken. Like the video, guys. Like the video. Wonder if I should chance it over here. There's really never no trees in this area. Johnny wants braces. That boy. That boy wants braces. I'm like, your teeth's not even crooked. Go ahead. Go. Go. You have the right of way. The hell? Man, I swear people do not know how to drive. There wasn't no stop sign right there. We're on a hunt for a nice tree that I can sit under. Ooh, I think I found a spot. In the desert, it's very rare you find a nice tree to sit under. And I found one. Those Palo Verde trees, don't cut it all the time. Yay! We got some shade. Secret shade, we got some shade. Okay. Let's see. So tired, June. For real. I was like, am I tripping? People ask me like, how was it? I'm like, they weren't kidding when they said long days. I'm like, I was so tired though when I got home. And then I just like, I still feel tired. I'm like, what the heck? And then I seen the ladies, they were saying like they slept for like 12 hours straight. I'm like, man, was it just, it's crazy. I got some hash browns. How are you? We're doing okay. Um, I honestly still feel like I have not been able to catch up on sleep. I was just so tired. And then that same day of graduation, we went live on Auntie Time, and I was just like, I was tired too. I don't think I did. I get to watch. Yeah, I watched that live. I don't know. I wasn't like, I felt it. I guess toward the end you could tell because I was like, let's go. I'm hungry. You are all physically and mentally spent with the week. Yeah, man, I swear that was pretty intense. Those were was it master that school is a master's program for business, or I don't know, management. I don't know what the hell it would be. But I do know the classes that we took, they were all master level classes. Yeah, it was pretty busy. That's like I cannot stress that enough. I'm cutting up my chicken because they didn't really cut it for me. I'm having a grilled. For those of you who are new, this is like my go-to at Chick-fil-A for breakfast. It's a grilled chicken scramble. Sounds weird. Never in a million years would I think that I would be eating grilled chicken with scrambled eggs, but it's pretty tasty. So it has grilled chicken, scrambled eggs, cheese, and hash browns. I watched a live of your graduation. It was probably the energy in that room, very powerful. I mean, that was the energy all week. So maybe it was that too. Good morning. Are the likes only shown on your side? I'm at 19. I don't know. I want to say yes. But we're at 19 right now. We have not quite gotten to 30. Good morning, Francis. I'm doing good. Just getting some breakfast. I'm actually really tired. I'm trying to act like I'm not tired, but I'm super tired. I'm like trying to keep busy and stay awake. I love pepper. Mm, I'm I'm putting a lot of pepper on. Hey, Phil. Finally hit 90 degrees in four corners. Hey, there was a live. I believe it was on TikTok, is what she's referring to. Debating on ordering some chilaquiles. Your video made me hungry. I've never had that. What is it anyway? Happy birthday to your daughter, Francis. Is this the daughter that I met? Is she the only daughter you have? I'm really bad with names. I cannot remember her name, but I can see her. Was it Tiffany? Please don't hate me if I got it wrong. I should have just left it like that. I don't know. Tiffany is speaking to me though. Tanya. Oh, is it Tanya? Why am I thinking Tiffany? I think it's because I've seen a Tiffany with the same last name as you on here. That's why. We're at 24 likes. Let's see. Mm, my boys are at summer school right now. Juice took his own lunch this morning. Um, because the food at this new school is not up to standards for Juice. He says it's not good. He doesn't like it. I'm like, this is the same food they serve at your school. But according to Juice, it's not the same. It doesn't taste good. So he demanded to take his own lunch. And I'm like, what? So that other night I was at Walmart at 10:30 at night getting Lunchables and snacks. so that Juice can pack his lunch. I got it for all of them, but Juice is the only one really taking it serious. Juice is out of, oh man, I don't know. I don't know. I think Keanu's picky. Keanu's very picky. I'm like, man, I don't know what's up with these kids. Tortilla chips with homemade salsa and queso fresco. Mmm, that sounds good. Man, I haven't had Chick-fil-A breakfast in a while. Is that a Roadrunner? It looks like a Roadrunner. We're at 26 likes. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I'm having Doritos with Tabasco sauce. We're supposed to be going to Indigifest this weekend. I don't know if I want to go. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I know it's gonna be fun. It's just that drive, man. I'm not looking forward to that drive. Doritos with Tabasco. How is the weather near Sheep Springs? We're at 27 likes. I'm about to eat my other spam burrito I didn't know I was paying for a few weeks ago. I was wanting to gift you one of my earrings when I see you there. Ah! Like, is it nice and cool over there in that area? It looks pretty wherever it's at. The weather is perfect near Sheep Springs, trees around for shade. I know who you're talking about, Tiffany. They are from my hubby's. Oh, okay. No wind. Should be cool. It's on top of the mountain. Oh, we're at 30 likes now. The big announcement that I have to make, and this may not be new to you, but I just found this out today. So those what do you call them? Those hash browns at Chick-fil-A. I used to get two of them because one's just not enough. Man, those little hash browns, there's something in them. They're really good. And I used to have to get two of them because they're just tiny. Those boxes were just so small. So I would get two little things of hash browns. Well, today I found out that you only have to get one now because instead of those little small sizes, they have a large size now. So it's like getting two boxes in one. That is my big announcement. Very new to me. Mm, they didn't give me a receipt, did they? And it's about the same for a large. It's about a couple cents more for a large hash brown. So yeah, that's my big announcement. It's cool, nice and cool, nice and cool in the morning. Toward the afternoon, it's nice and warm. How long is the drive from the valley? I don't know. It was pretty long for me though. um, Shout out to the Navajo people. You guys are definitely traveling people. um, I know a lot of you. I mean, your land is big as it is, so you have to travel distances on your res already. But I know a lot of you have to go to like shopping in the town or in the city. A lot of the men and women work traveling jobs, and they're like, you guys are just traveling people, I swear. But man, that drive the last time, I was like, whoo, it was just a long drive. I'm not used to that. When I was younger, it was okay, but it was just really long. I can't even remember how long the drive was. Maybe about a good 6 hours, I would say, from here. Maybe seven. I can't remember. It was just a long drive. I bet you got a new job. No, I haven't even got a job yet. Hi, Gladys. Oh, wow. I need to try their breakfast. I'm not much of a traveler. I'm not much of a traveler these days. I guess I never really have been a traveler. We didn't really go places when we were small. We do enjoy traveling. You guys like have it built in you, I swear. Um, um yeah, it was I don't know why. I was kind of like, I don't know. I think the part that got me was from, is it Holbrook or Winslow? Is it Holbrook? I don't know, somewhere up there where those dinosaurs are at. From there until Gallup, that was like torture. I was like, man, don't get me wrong. Sierra's good company. She ha she has a good playlist. I guess it's just the scenery in that area that kind of throws me off. What's your favorite color? Hmm, that's a hard one. My favorite color is blue, but I don't wear blue. So maybe I don't know. Maybe because I know you said earrings, so maybe like purple or hmm or turquoise maybe. Got a lot of crumbs on my little thing there. Good morning, Jamie. I am not loving the long trips. I have to stop all the time to stretch. On my way to Phoenix, my first stop was outside 15 minutes of El Paso. And you travel a lot, Renee. How far is it between El Paso and wherever you go to, New Mexico? How long is that drive? Man, I swear I'm not. I don't know him. Like, man, I'll shut up. I'll shut up about it. Yeah. Hi, Jerry Berry. How do you do it with no job? Pay bills, rent, and feed the kids. Tell me so I can quit my job. A lot of people ask me that. Not as dumb as as a lot of people think I am. I'll just say that. um, we got some tricks up our sleeves. Let's just say that this is not my first time not working. um, and let's just say that there was a point. There was a couple. I don't know. I probably went like a good 4 years of like maybe like working maybe like a few months out of 1 year, taking a bunch of months off. It's not new to me. But yeah, I was I wouldn't say dating, but I kind of messed around with this guy back in the day. He was like, "How do you do it?" I'm like, and I told him, and he was like, "Wow." But it's not easy though. Um, I definitely need to work. What else? I need to kickstart this makeup business too. So if anybody is new on here, I've decided to pursue my dreams and start to make my own makeup line. I feel like makeup has just, I don't know, brought opportunities to me, but it also like saved me in a lot of dark times. So I guess I'll make a more in-depth video and talk about it more. Like, let's get raw and real. But just to sum it up, I've grown to love playing with makeup and using makeup, and I've gotten good at it. And then I started thinking like once I saw Blended Girl Cosmetics, I was like, man, she's doing the damn thing. Shout out to Chiffon She. I was like, and she attended the same cohort. That's how I knew about it, was because of her. And then I had the pleasure of working with Chiffon as one of her PRs, and just like seeing all the little details of the packaging, the color schemes, the branding, the marketing. I was just like inspired. And then I worked with Bloodline Beauty, I worked with Cherish Skin, and I was like, there's no one out here from my res, nobody from White River, you know what I mean? Like, I can be that person. So, back in February, yeah, February, March-ish, when I stopped working, I was like, what am I gonna do now? Like, I still had this idea in the back of my head, but I was like, can I really do it? Like, I know I can do it. It's just like taking that first step, I guess. And so when I had applied to this cohort, I was like, this sounds really sought after. And I knew it was a big deal, but I didn't know it was that big of a deal. Because I've heard stories from multiple women saying this was their third, fourth time trying to get to this program, and they finally got selected. And I was like, they're really particular. And I'm like, it says something that I was chosen, you know what I mean? Like, it says something that I was one of the 38. Well, was it 38? I think it was 38, because one went home. So one of the 38 out of over 200 people selected. So I was like, if this opportunity, if they choose me, then I can't go back. Like, we just gotta do it. So um yeah, it was a fight. It was a struggle to get. It's just downtown. It's just literally 15-20 minutes away. And I'm like, I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be there for the classes, but I didn't want to be there physically to stay the night. And I hated that they made you. And I was like wanting to go home, because all I know, you know? And the anxiety was real. The anxiety was real. That that week before, that day of, that night after, that whole week, it was just like right here. But there were so many times I even told the other ladies, I was like, I just want to go home. Like I miss home. I just miss my room. I miss my bed. Like my home is literally right there. I just want to go home. But they don't allow it. You have to be there. Like you got to be all in. And I was like, can I really do this? Like is my mind strong enough to do this? Like I know I can do the program, but can I overcome this anxiety? Can I overcome this anxiousness? And I was like, I'm gonna have to, Kitty. Like, fuck, you gotta, like, you have to, like, you just have to. You don't get this opportunity every day. So every day, probably every few hours, I was like battling, but nobody knew because I didn't really say nothing. Um, but yeah, and then going into the program, I was like, nobody saw, like nobody recognized me. The only people that knew who I was Cherish and Winter. But nobody else. I was like, nobody else knows me. So I was like, okay, cool, cool. And then there was this girl from Wayver. She was like, I recognize your voice, and I was like, okay, I'm not safe. um, so yeah, that was cool though. We talked and hung out, and she was really nice. Um, so yeah. Anyway, long story short, I need to start looking up what do you call it? The people who make the products. I need to start getting some test products in. There's a lot I gotta do. I need to apply for my business license. If anybody in the Phoenix area can help me with that, that would be awesome. I was looking at it, I was like halfway through, but then I was like, let me just stop here because I don't want to like ruin a thing, and those fees are not refundable. So yeah, that's the first thing I want to do is get my license. So somebody in the Phoenix area, it's funny because that was one of the main things I had hoped we would learn, but that was the least of that was like that's nothing. That's small bananas to the people that were teaching these classes and stuff. And a lot of these people already had their own businesses. I guess I should have asked for help while we were there, but um by the end of the day, I was just like, I didn't even think about that till just now. So if anybody in the Phoenix, Tempe, Mesa, Gilbert, Chandler, hell, even Goodyear on that side of town, Santan, in this area can help me with that, I'd really appreciate it. um, let's see. Do it for the fans. They usually blast the music through there. Why would you want to travel from one furnace to another? I would go where it's cold. Mm, I don't know. Here, I'm answering Renee's question. From Snowflake through Gallup, it's boring. Holbrook through Hopi to Window Rock Way, too boring to drive through. That's a place that's called Mars, Arizona. Is that what they call it? Yeah, definitely looks like Mars. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just biased to my country, to my area because it's just pretty. but it's not like White Mountain pretty. Don't get me wrong, I'm from there. I love the White Mountains, but at least we got like mountains and trees and like you see a little bit of everything. But that way I was like, man, my eyes are hurting. Are you doing scary story? I was cleaning out all of my email accounts earlier, and I was like, I gotta get to these scary stories. So I need to get some curtains. I need to get some curtains. I think I need to do that right now because I just need to put up some curtains in my room. I don't have curtains. I have like a sliding door, but then in my room where the closet's at, it was like a sliding door. And I got tired of like trying to stuff stuff in there. So I took those doors out and I put them over my my sliding door that goes out to the patio. So it kind of like blacks out my room when I need it to. But over the years, with the kids playing all crazy, it would tip over, it fell, it cracked. So I'm like, I I'm already gonna lose my deposit. So I'm like, fuck it. And then I told them too. I told our landlord about the doors that they need to be repaired. They sent some guy over. You think they're gonna send me? These doors look stupid. They're trash. Okay, you would think they would buy brand new doors and replace them, but no, this guy just like patched it up. It looks so ugly. I'm like, I ain't putting that shit back right there. So my plan is to get rid of those sliding doors and put up curtains. Um, but they really worked this whole time for like blacking out my room. No one can see inside. I have to buy curtains. But I'm just trying to declutter in my apartment. It's so small and I have a big old pile of stuff I got to get rid of. Um, but curtains is for sure on my to-do list. So I think I might go. What time is it? I have a little bit of time. An opportunity to see the people that you love and to make some money selling your merch. I don't even have that much merch left. I have like a few shirts and I have stickers, but the shirts I don't have much of. Um, I really want to go. I'm still trying to think if I should leave my kids here or try to see if their grandma can take them till I come back. Um, I don't know. A lot goes into attending an event like this. There's a lot of planning. Um, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. The only reason I knew about it was because Sierra told me about it. Well, we were talking and we were saying like I was like that. She was like, "Did you see the first one? Like the first Indigifest?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like everybody was posting about it on TikTok. I was like, "It looked fun." She was like, "I wanted to go," and I was like, "That would have been cool, you know." So we would talk about it here and there, like we should go to the next one, like as supporters to the TikTok community, because I've met some of them. Sierra met most of them, and and then when they extended the invite out to the YouTubers, she's the one who told me about it. So I wouldn't even have known about it unless she didn't say anything about it. So I paid half of my booth fee. I already told her I was gonna go. I think I'm going to. I think it's just like this. I think it'll work itself out. I think I'm just being lazy and my tired body is thinking too far in the future. Let's not do that. Don't like that drive either. Talk about traveling a few weeks ago now to Rudoso. Gonna take a drive to Mescalero. I've never been to Mescalero. I always wanted to go there. Always wanted to go there. It's a 45-minute drive from El Paso to Las Cruces. Really? And when we go from El Paso to Doso, it's about 2 hours. Oh, that's not too bad, huh? That's like from San Carlos to, I don't know, the west side of town, like way, way west. So not too bad. I always thought it was like a long, long drive. Do you have any earrings left for sale? Are you planning to do a live sale? I have some earrings left. I want to do a live sale, but honestly, I was really feeling discouraged because my earrings don't sell, and like they don't sell as fast as other people's, and I just felt like maybe they're not pretty enough, or maybe I don't, maybe my beading skills are not there yet. So I was kind of feeling like, why should I bead if no one's gonna buy my work? But uh because I got into beading because I wanted to bead my own earrings, but I think I only have like a couple that I kept for myself. um but a lot of people always like would encourage me or rudely encourage me and say, you want money, make learn how to bead. So I learned how to bead and no one's buying my shit, so I'm glad you asked. Yes, I have some earrings left. um the day after, I think that Friday night, I was beading after ante time. I'm almost done with the pair, and I was gonna try to bead some more before Indigifest, but I was like, I don't think they're gonna sell. So I stopped. But if you're interested, I can show you. Natives are natural born hustlers. You are going to do it. Hi, Texan. I'm in San Antonio. Do you have makeup sessions for wedding parties? Um, no, but I have done makeup for special occasions. Um, and I'm willing to, if you guys want to pay for my services. Let's see. I'm down to teach, I guess, to teach what I know, but just like just like anything, I would have to, my time is what I would need to be accounted for. I believe you can do it. It was a calling. You were chosen for a reason because we need another TikTok video. I know. I was all inspired when I came back. I'm like, I'm gonna crank out these videos. I'm gonna do these makeup videos. And then I've just been tired. I'm like, man. And then last night I was like, I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna crank out one TikTok video. But then I was like, I can't do it. I'm too tired. So yeah. Curtis, I hear you on that one. Going for my kid listening though. What time is it? Good morning. How are you? We're doing good. Stay hydrated. It's going to be triple digits. Oh no. You should look into Korean products. Companies heard they're top of the beauty products. Probably expensive as hell too. Yard sale time. I know. I gotta. That's another thing too. I was like, do I go to Digifest or do I go home and sell all my crap and get rid of all of my crap? We need to find out when tribal payday is. San Carlos, when is tribal payday? Is it this week or next week? If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Right on, Phil. Phil! Look at you, Phil. Your name is on the post and not Sierra's. I know. That I don't know why. Because I don't know. Huge miscommunication. That's all I gotta say. There's a lot of people's name that's not on the flyer, not just Sierra's. So do I have anything to do with that? No. Did I ask to be on a flyer? No. Did I know my name was gonna be on a flyer? No. Was I surprised when I saw my name on a flyer? Yes. There's just a lot that I don't know. I really don't know what happened with that. All I can say is that I know it wasn't just Sierra. So there's a lot of people that wasn't on the flyer that were upset about not being on the flyer. I don't know. I don't know what happened with that. I am not in charge of the event. I'm not in charge of the flyer. I didn't even know I was going because we were supposed to pay like a fee first if we were gonna sell, and we didn't pay it, and then they extended the date line. So then, like, I thought, like, in my mind, like, oh, I wasn't gonna go, like, because I didn't pay my half of the fee or whatever. And then the flyer came out, and I was just like, okay, I guess I'm going. So I really don't know about that. I did ask. I was like, is this the final flyer or is there gonna be another one out? Because I didn't want to share it, you know? I felt uncomfortable sharing it because um I don't know. They're like everybody's not on there, you know what I mean? So but the person said that that was the final one because whoever did the flyer is really busy and um kind of hard to get a hold of. So I just left it as that. But Sierra made her own flyer, so do not worry. I think everybody knows Sierra. So I'd like to go to Tempe one day, but never have been to Arizona. My grandma was born and lived there parts of her life. Tempe is cool. A lot of people shit on Mesa where I live, but I guess on some parts it's bad. Some parts it's not. Just like every town. You got a south side and a north side. So I feel like a lot of people shit on Mesa because this is where a majority of natives live at. But when I go to Glendale or when I go to Phoenix, it's like it's all busted and old and ratchet, and I'm like, but you guys shit on Mesa. Okay, okay. I don't know why natives are like that. I will never get that. Um, it's just I don't know. There's a good place and a bad place everywhere you go. So I love Mesa. This is where I've been For me, it's the location. I just gotta drive an hour and a half home if I really, really need to. The rent is not that bad. Like, I don't know. I love Mesa. Um, do I have any families in Mesa? No, all my family, they lived in Phoenix. Yeah, they all lived in Phoenix. Phoenix. My dad grew up on the west side. Well, he grew up mainly in Phoenix, I would say. So I don't know. Personally, I like this side. It's more peaceful. It's more people don't drive off cycle on this side. Like everyone seems a little bit more chill. But my area, my little neighborhood is pretty ghetto. And I knew that when I first set eyes on my apartment, I knew that. But I come from the ghetto. I come from the res. It's nothing new to me. So I think a lot of us just need to be more humble and stop shitting on Mesa. Oh man, it's funny. I don't get it. I love my earrings I bought from you. They are prettier in person. Just bead as a hobby. Don't push your. I don't push myself. I definitely, if I pushed myself, I would have been still beading when I didn't want to. I don't push myself to bead. I don't push myself to do something I don't like. Like work, for instance. What names are you thinking of for your brand? I have one in mind, but I won't talk about it right now. Can't have nobody stealing my name. Don't stop beating. Maybe you need to hustle them off the internet, set up a shop like the tamale lady. There's a tamale lady on the internet. How are you? I'm so happy for you. Hi, Native Rose. In my comments, I encourage them to really press how intense it is. Because they said it was, but they didn't say it was. I know. Say really, really, or something worth the hangover though. Yeah, yeah, for sure. I'm just like, yeah, it's pretty intense, you guys. Going to Safeway for chicken salad. Good morning, Michelle. Lived in Mesa, Apache Junction for years. I'd rather live there than Phoenix, Tempe, Glendale. That side of town is ugly. And yeah, Glendale, I don't know. I guess it just depends on what part of town you go to, but um I don't know. I don't know. There's old and new in every town you go to. There's good and bad every town you go to. But I feel like a lot of natives, I've heard multiple times, like, you live in Mesa? I'm like, yeah, why? They're like, it's all old, it's all ghetto. I'm like, no, it's not. These buildings are all new. Like, what are you talking about? People are more like friendly on this side, I feel like. I don't know. Just seen on my friend's suggestion that someone from my res lives in Mesa and now she's single too. It's all love, peace, and taco grease. Mesa is blue collar, very Mormon. Uh, the east side of Mesa, yeah. It's like that for Gallup. A lot of people shit on Gallup. If they don't like Gallup, go back to where they came from. Exactly. And it's all people. It's like it's funny because it's like the fucking resiest of resiest people. It's like people that look rezzed out, people that act rezzed out, people that come from fucking resi ass families, all chiefed out, people who have dirty yards at home, or I don't get it. I'm like, fuck, man, be humble, shit, just be happy, just be happy. Love your thoughts. Humility, bashing one another goes against all that means to be highly or means to be indigenous. No, I meant like tamale lady out in the field, like at the flea market or roadside. The 12 years I lived in Mesa, very rarely seen a Navajo. They all stick to Tempe, Phoenix. I've seen a grip load of Navajos, and I partied with a bunch of Navajos in Mesa. But I feel like another reason why I moved to Mesa was because of the school I was going to. I need to stay close to the school. So that was like, and then once I stayed here and got to know the area, it's convenience for me. Everything is just like within a couple of minutes of me. So definitely, if I don't have to be driving all over to go, run errands, like I'm all for it. Especially in this summer heat, I'm all for it. Um, but as far as Navajo people go, I feel like they're all over. They're all over. But I feel like in the valley, the majority of people, like the majority of the native community, a grip of them was probably like in this area. Chandler, Mesa, Tempe. So it is what it is. Hey, Larry. A couple times I messaged Larry, call me in the morning. Call me at this time. Call me at this time so I can wake up. It's a lot more open. Yes! That's another thing I like too. It's not so like polluted. Once you get past Tempe. Hey, Sarah. I'm doing good. My day's good. Hey, honeys. Alarm clock here. Gallup worked there for. You can't see your comment. Can somebody show his comment? All I heard was Gallup sucks, Gallup this, Gallup that. For fuck's sake, you hated that much? Don't call it Gallup. You could drive right through it and never stop. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, I guess that's me talking about the drive. That's why I'm like, I'm just gonna shut up because I should just be grateful. I should just be grateful where I have the opportunity to go travel. Let's look at the bright side, Kitty. You have the opportunity to go travel for the weekend. You have an opportunity to go meet new people. You have the opportunity to network. You have the opportunity to try new food, possibly. You have the opportunity to see a new place. So I'm going to look at the positive and not focus on that drive. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Hi, everyone in chat. I hope everyone is having a safe, beautiful day. I feel that natives are everywhere. It's sad when they don't acknowledge you. Or Resi. Yeah. Me, on my defense, though, I will say that I have a resting bitch face. Like, for instance, I'm driving. This is how I look when I'm driving. I don't know. I have a resting bitch face, and I feel like all my life people have told me I look mean, or I seem mean, or I come off mean. So when I see natives, I think they see my resting face and they're like, "Oh, don't talk to her. Hey, don't even look at her. Don't even smile at her. Don't even wave to her." But me, I'm all happy inside, walking. It's just like that James and Ernie. I always think about that James and Ernie, that comedy special that they did, where they're like talking about natives in the city. And they're all like, "Oh, you're all happy to see another native," and you're all, and they just, it's like that. It really be like that. Every now and then, I'll get a smile, or I'll get somebody who actually like looks at me and smiles. But a lot of times, they just like, I don't know why. I don't know why we're like that to each other. I'd rather go to Gallup anywhere else in the world because Gallup people are different. Go to Farmington, you're not welcome for being native. I've heard that about Farmington. Um, I've been to Farmington. I don't think I've ever experienced anything. Maybe I wasn't even like paying attention, but I've heard that. I've heard that. What's that podcast you and Sierra listen to? It's called The Viral Podcast. They have a new episode out today. I was gonna watch it while I was eating, but I was like, you know what, Kitty? Let's go see what everybody's up to. Plus, I need to share with you my news that they have a large um thing now instead of the small hash browns. I should hit it with you guys. Positive. I wish I could do that. It's hard being positive. It's hard being positive all the time, but I try. Wait, I'm sorry, you probably already talked about this, but are you moving? No, I'm not moving. We're just talking about random things. We're talking about natives in the city. And we were talking about how natives always shit on Mesa. You can take the 40 or take a train right through. Absolutely no need to stop. There's a train that goes through there? Or Mexican, but my grandma's brother had his house filled with native figurines, paintings, and other house decor. My guess is he had lots of love for the natives he was raised with. Oh, we consider Mexican people natives or indigenous. Um, yeah, I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe you guys have some native blood in you. Me too. Like that resting, I get that comment too at times, especially when the sun's. I know. Like me, my eyes are really sensitive. So if I'm not wearing sunglasses outside, I'm like squinting, or I'll make like I have that face. My kids say, "Why do you look mean?" I know. County has my face. A lot of times I'm like, "What are you all mad about?" He's like, "I'm not mad." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I forget you have my face. Yes, I love seeing other natives. When I come across a native, I simply say hi and want to hug them. Just miss seeing my people. Just say hi back to me. I know, that's all I ask is just acknowledge me. Just acknowledge me that I'm one of you. That we're the same. um I get happy when I see natives. Other natives do that to me. I smile, say hi, and they look the other way and pretend they didn't hear me. When I see natives Navajo Phoenix, they go out of their way to not acknowledge me. Blog about your trip. Go get you a large order and tell him Kitty sent you for half off. Oh, go on, Curtis. I met the coolest people while working in Gallup and the absolute worst people. Mostly those who think they're too good for Gallup because they are from Albuquerque, Farmington, or Phoenix. Mexican people who have indigenous blood, the ones with the dark skin, the original Spaniards are whiter than white. Whose message was that? And just so you know, the Navajo from Bloomfield, absolute garbage. Humans fight needless. Who's that? Who are you talking about? Exit. You should watch the one when about a Chinese when they were trying to act like Chinese when they were going home, James and Ernie. Oh, is that the one where they're talking about the IHS glasses? That was the first. I don't know if that was their first ever. I don't know. I have that DVD though. I don't know if I still have it, but that was funny. That was a funny one. That's classic. James and Ernie. I have a native. Oh, about to sneeze. I have a native neighbor, and I say hi to them every time I see them, and they've never replied. But someday they might just say it back. Dang, it's messed up. I don't know, man. I need to go get curtains or go look for some. We have a son in the Air Force, and they mistake him for being Japanese. Dang, James and Ernie's hilarious. Shout out to Ernie. He said him and his wife watch Auntie Time. I'm gonna go to good. I'm gonna go look for some curtains. I'm gonna go ahead and log off. Sign off right here. So you guys have a good day. I haven't even begun to look at my. Is it begun or began? Began to look at my footage from last week. It's a lot. So I want to show the experience because I didn't know what I was getting myself into last week. But at the same time, I feel like it's really private too. And I'm kind of like, I'll talk about it, but maybe you need to experience it for yourself. So I'm kind of like, do I share this experience or should I just keep it private? I'm kind of like, want to keep it private and because there's some things I don't share everything of my life on this platform. There's a lot of things I keep private to myself, and then there's other times where I don't even care what I share. So I kind of want to be selfish and be like, maybe this is just for me to remember. I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't even know if you guys want to see what the whole thing was about. Eve. Hmm. I found some glasses yesterday. Actually, Keanu found them. I don't know if they fit my face. I look like a bug. I look like a bee with the shirt on. But they're Kate Spade. They're Kate Spade glasses. Do they fit me? Do they complement my round I have like an oval face, so I don't know if they compliment me. It's definitely not what I'm used to. The the color is kind of like yellowish, but they're Kate Spade. And they were just laying there on the ground in the parking lot, nowhere near the store. And Keanu was like, "Look, I found these." And I looked at them and I was like, "Is this from you?" So I don't have nowhere to return it because we were going to a thrift store. So I just claimed them. They suit me. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I can pull them off, but I don't know. I feel like a bee. I like these ones right here. I like these style. These glasses I've had for like 4 years now. I like these ones. Maybe because they're big. I don't know what you would call these, but I look. These are my favorite pairs of shade. These popped out. Um, they pop out all the time, but you just gotta snap them back in. I really love these shades. I've had these for like a good 3, 4 years now. But these just make me want to wear them because the name looks like you need stilettos. Oh no, they might just snap under me. It's hard to find shades that match your face. They match you. Oh, do they match? I never bought shades that are these style, but I feel like they're like kind of round. So maybe they will fit my round face. I don't know. I think I just need to get used to them. My mom found some once in the bathroom at Diller's in Las Cruces. We just happened to be visiting. Okay, I'm gonna go. I gotta go look for some curtains. Pray for thy mother that I find some purple curtains, because I found some purple curtains that were supposed to go in my kitchen, and then I was like, no, I don't want these. I'm gonna take them back and get my money back. And then by the time I thrifted them for store credit. They don't give you money back. So by the time I remembered that I had these stupid curtains, I was at the cohort and I could not leave. And there was no way I would be able to make it during business hours to go return them. So now they're mine and they're stuck with me. So now I'm gonna put those curtains in my room because they're blackout curtains. So pray to the thrifting gods that I find some purple curtains because that sliding door is wide. I need at least 2 or 3 more drapes. I don't know what the hell you call them. Reminds me of Pam on urban comedy or cowboy. Yeah. Which one are we talking about? What reservation do you live at? I'm from San Carlos. I grew up in San Carlos, but I have ties in White River. I'm from White River as well. Says it on she certificate of Indian blood, yeah. White Mountain Apache. is fun to be here. Open-minded channel, freedom of speech. I pray that you'll find a brand new box of purple curtains in the parking lot. Dang, that's pushing it, man. That's wishful thinking right there. Does everyone know each other there? Kind of, not really. I think only the older people. They're all nosy. They all know. They all know who. All you gotta do is throw out that first and last name, and they say, "Oh, that's so and so's." So if I ever need to know anything, I just ask my older sister or ask one of my aunties. But if you really want a direct answer, you ask the grandmas and the grandpas. Purple, anything is hard to find, Kitty. Wishing you more luck. White River. About that. Oh my god, there you go again with that fishing license. Okay, for real this time, I gotta go. I'm gonna be dangling away in Goodwill. All I was supposed to go was go get some damn breakfast, but now I'm going to Goodwill. And I didn't even wear no bra, so I'm gonna be jiggling away over there at Goodwill. So if you see me, you see me. If you don't, just know that I'm too comfortable in my own skin. You guys have a good day. I'll try to post a video, at least one this week. I need to. I want to. I don't need to. I want to. I really like doing videos. So I'm going to try to post one maybe today. Might be tomorrow. Might be Friday. I don't make any promises. Hey, all I can do is just give you a time frame, I guess. Okay.